We are the Bodily Kinesthetic Intelligence Group.
We're going to start off with an activity. So if you engage in at least one sport or physical activity on a regular basis, raise your right hand. If you find it difficult to sit still for long periods of time, cross your legs. If you often like to spend free time outdoors, put your left hand on your head. If you frequently use hand gestures or other forms of bodily language when conversing with someone, stick your tongue out. And if you need to touch things to learn about them, close your eyes. Okay, now, if your eyes are closed, open them and look around you. These are all the people who can benefit from bodily kinesthetic learning.
So our objectives for today, the first one says students will be able to define bodily kinesthetic intelligence.
Students will be able to complete bodily kinesthetic activities.
And then the third one, we're all going to read together on three. 1, 2, 3.
Students will be able to design bodily kinesthetic activities.
So before we get started for our behavioral expectations, we just want to point out some things that you may need throughout the presentation. So if you have a question, you are going to go like this. Why doesn't everyone practice? Awesome. Hands up. Then we might silence the class. We're going to do some activities that might get a little bit rowdy. So if we go like this, so we have a 0 in the air like the 0 in the air like this, that means we're trying to silence you to level 0. So why doesn't everyone try that? Awesome. Hands down. And lastly, be respectful of the activities we're doing, where we're going to be doing activities that are meant for bodily kinesthetic learners in your classroom. So take them, appreciate them, and really try them out.
Spring break. Stand up and touch 3 walls. You have 30 seconds.
Go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Awesome job.
All right. These are a few of the ways you can see bodily kinesthetic learning in the classroom. The first one is curriculum development. There can be competitive games, cooking depending on the class, field trips, manipulatives, and physical relaxation techniques such as yoga. Different teaching strategies like body answers, like we just practiced, raising your hand, classroom theater, kinesthetic concepts, hands-on thinking, and body maps. It's also prevalent in classroom environments such as an open space, so you can do different activities, a hands-on center, tactile learning, and a drama center.
So for management for bodily kinesthetic learners, we already did some of that you saw. So for example, putting a gesture with each rule. So I said raise that hand, and actually doing the gesture helps bodily kinesthetic learners remember that. It also goes for the silent or the level 0. Another really great way is to act out appropriate and inappropriate behaviors, especially as you're entering the school year and you're explaining rules and what the expectations are. It's great for teachers to act out what's inappropriate, so being really dramatic and throwing over desks and everything like that. And then also modeling the appropriate behavior helps students, especially bodily kinesthetic ones, to see this is right and this is wrong. And they really love it if they're the ones who get to act it out, because then it interacts with them as well. And then another way is to do yoga, kind of what Molly mentioned. In our book, it talks about really hyperactive students, so students who may have ADHD. Doing yoga with them allows them to still move their body, but also calms them down. So if they're like really acting out in class, you can pull them aside and maybe do some quick yoga moves, and that will also help them calm down. And then going into assessment. So assessing a bodily kinesthetic learner can be kind of difficult, but one thing that I learned especially is that bodily kinesthetic includes anything like building a model. So if you're creating something, if you're using clay, if you're using Play-Doh, whatever it may be, creating and forming that model with your hands is bodily kinesthetic learning. So I know when I was in grade school, we would build like these huge book reports based on a book, and that would be bodily kinesthetic. Another way is video recordings. So maybe while they're doing them in class, you can quick video record it, kind of like what we're doing now, and that will enable you to go back and look at it and watch them as they do it. Photos goes with that too. Acting out, we talked about before, classroom theater, which I did not think was part of bodily kinesthetic learning, but it completely is. So anytime you do classroom theater, you act out a scene from a movie, you act out a word problem in math, those are all bodily kinesthetic. Demonstrations goes under that too, and then creations, like I said before, creating something with their hands, also bodily kinesthetic. So this is what we're going to do for guided practice today. Some of you have Play-Doh, some of you have puzzles. We're going to do 5 different centers. So this is center 1, center 2, center 3, center 4, and center 5. So center 1 will be doing Play-Doh. There's only one thing of Play-Doh, so just split it evenly, and then you can create whatever you want from it. The second center is acting out a scene from Lion King. So that incorporates the drama or classroom theater portion of bodily kinesthetic. The third one is creating a handshake with your group. So your whole table will create a handshake together. So that's using those gestures that bodily kinesthetic learners need. Table 4 over there is rock, paper, scissors. So again, the gestures and getting your body moving. And the last one is puzzle. So that's creating or building a model that incorporates their hands with their head. So the purpose of this is just examples of different bodily kinesthetic activities you can do within your classroom, and also the different portions or ways that you can incorporate it. It's not just getting up and moving your body. Sorry. So for directions, we're going to do this really quickly since we have a short amount of time. So I'm going to be up here timing with my phone. Each center is only going to be 1 minute, so it's going to go really, really fast. And then you're going to transition. So I'll count down from 5, like I did with the 30 seconds. And then you have to move clockwise. So 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. So you're going in this way, which is just, clockwise. And then we'll just keep doing this until you're back to your original spot.
Okay. So we have several expectations of you. We want the transition from each table to be smooth and effective so that we can all get this done within our time limit. Be respectful and stay focused. Do keep an open mind because we know this is not age appropriate for you, but it's for an example for your classrooms. And complete each task at your center.
Yeah, so remember, there is backpacks and things in between, so I know 5 seconds is fast, but we don't need to be getting up and running around and tripping, and we don't want anyone to get hurt. So we're going to start these centers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
What is this? Okay, I don't know what we're doing right now, but okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing, but you don't know what it is. You make a harvest. That's all I got. I think it's good. That's
Okay, you have 5 seconds to transition. 5, remember we're walking. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Go ahead and get started. There we go. Works perfectly.
You guys ready to make it?
You have about 10 seconds left.
It's a flower.
And what's our glass?
You have 5 seconds to transition. 5, 4, 3,
DJ, look how fast it's going.
You have to look at the map. That's helpful. Yay! You have 5 seconds to transition.
Late on creation.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. They are really hard.
Yeah, it's a bear. I don't know what it is. My creation.
You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Five seconds to transition back to your spot. 5, 4, 3, 2, sorry, 1, 0. So some of you may have really enjoyed that and felt like you learned a lot. Because you are a bodily kinesthetic learner, and some I enjoyed it because you're personally bodily kinesthetic. It seems like everybody raised their hand or stuck out their tongue or did something that showed that they do like bodily kinesthetic in some way. So we're gonna move on to independent practice. So I'm gonna grab this quick. On your sheet of paper that we handed out, you have 4 different sticky notes. So you're gonna take each sticky note, and with those topics, you're gonna stick it under. So your second idea for bodily kinesthetic activity could go here, your first activity is gonna go there, your fourth activity is there, and your third activity is gonna go there. You can choose to write one at a time and stick it on the wall. You can choose to write all four and then stick them where they are and make sure you number them.
You have 4 minutes to do this activity, and just keep behavior expectations in mind. So be courteous of other people, and do your work the best you
So thumbs up if you think you can do that. Oh, thumbs up if you think you can do that. Okay, so these are your 4 topics. Without Losing the Civil War, reading All the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. If you've never read that book, pick a Dr. Seuss book like Cat in the Hat. Introduction to Photosynthesis, and solving addition word problems using the words more than. So 4 more than 8, something like that. You have 4 minutes. You may begin. If you need help with one of those, feel free to yeah. You have about 4 minutes. Just remember bodily kinesthetic includes reading model, moving, hand gestures. Once you have them done, you can go ahead and stick them where they need to go.
What was your result? 5 solutions.
You have about 30 seconds left. give you 6 more seconds to finish up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.
Alright. I chose 4 people. Can those 4 people go stand by the number I assigned to them? Okay, now, starting with number 1, I want you to just choose 2 examples and read them off.
Act out the last battle. Create a project about how the South was considered.
Awesome, those are both great. Number 2, one.
Create hand or body gestures for each repeated phrase. And try to phrase and repeated actions to your gestures. Dress up as cat in an activity and move to different areas of the room.
You guys are good at this.
Make a model and students can act out the pathway of energy.
Yeah, I was not covering that. He called you about Afghanistan, and he's like, you can get a big floor mat with 4 synthesis process and have your kids run around in the moment or the movement that it goes through. That's why I put that one on there.
Students can organize themselves to demonstrate problems and have blocks to show
Perfect. So remembering those manipulatives of even using counters or blocks. Awesome. You 4 can go sit down. Okay, while we're finishing up, we're going to just re-highlight the main things. If you want to write down on your sheet that we gave you some of the key pointers as we're going through this, that'd be awesome so you can remember it. So just some things to remember about bodily kinesthetic is that it is whole body movement. So getting up on the brain break, getting up on the center is using your whole body to learn. It's also hands-on learning. So the Play-Doh, the puzzles, the manipulatives and math, those are all hands-on activities, and that also includes bodily kinesthetic. And then the hand gestures, just like Molly did, where even the simple thing of raising a hand that everyone does in the classroom that's bodily kinesthetic. Sticking out your tongue, crossing your legs, those are all hand gestures. And then lastly, the building or creating. So creating a puzzle, creating a model, creating a project, those all fall under bodily kinesthetic. And that's our presentation.